Hi guys, welcome to MediaByte. Thank you for clicking on this video. Stick around to see our list, and if you want to follow us on Twitter, it's at MediaByteCo, and Instagram is at MediaByteCompany. Thank you for joining us in this 2023 year, this year that we are currently in. There's a lot of movies coming out this year that we will be covering as much as we possibly can. Thank you for giving us this little break that we had during the month of December, kind of figure out where we are going with MediaByte in the future of this channel. So yeah, thank you for everything you've done for us in 2022, and we hope that you will stick around in 2023 as we continue on getting better and perfecting our content. And to that, let's just get into the video. So before we jump straight into it, I need to make a clarification for this list. The way I decided this list's order is if all of these movies were in theater at the same time, which movies I would watch first. So there is biases to this list slightly as to genres I really love and appreciate. So remember that as we watch, and then I'm equally as interested in these movies as I normally would watch them, because not all of these movies are going to be in theaters at the same time. Number 5 is Barbie. Honestly, one of the reasons why I'm so incredibly excited for Barbie and everything like it is I haven't heard much about the movie, what it's actually going to be about, and how this movie will present itself, because part of the movie feels very wacky, and the other part of this movie feels very deliberately or overly, for lack of a better word, childish by the huge extravagant clothes designs and stuff of that nature. So I'm just very interested in seeing what this movie has to offer, especially since the teaser trailer was a shot-for-shot remake of the trailer for 2001: A Space Odyssey. Indiana Jones 5. This movie, I hope, is the perfect ending to the character of Indiana Jones and completely retires this character, because honestly, they can't have more Indiana Jones movies without Harrison Ford. It just won't work. I think this is the best way for them to continue this franchise one more time, because this has to be the end of the franchise. There are a lot of rumors about certain aspects of this movie that I won't talk about, but that will be very, 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 very different than most of the movies in this franchise before. So we'll just see what happens. Whatever happens, I have more trust in this movie, and I'm super excited just to see what happens as we end the character of Indiana Jones. Directed by David Gordon Green, The Exorcist. I'm super excited for more paranormal movies like The Exorcist. I really love them, and honestly have always loved, the first Conjuring movie I honestly loved. I really love paranormal things, and it's something that just scares me more. Horror movies about ghosts and things like that scare me more than most serial killer movies, and I think that's because it's kind of the aspect of you can't see them and you don't really understand them, so therefore it's kind of less scary to you than most other things like that. So that's why I think this movie will be one of my favorites of this year, especially if it's something new in the Exorcist franchise. However this movie turns out, trust me, I will be watching it as soon as I possibly can. Scream 6. I really loved Scream 5 because I thought it was very intelligent and smart as a new addition to this franchise that I've loved for so long. This movie going to New York is something that's going to be super amazing for this franchise, as well as the fact that we are actually going to get a horror movie that says it's in New York, taking place almost entirely in New York. It's going to be better than how the certain Friday the 13th movie that a movie takes place in New York actually is. So let's just hope they take place in New York and not on a boat for 3 hours. If you get that, I love you for watching Friday the 13th Part 8. I think it's Part 8. I don't know. That doesn't matter. So we're going to move on to the honorable mentions. Yes, we're going straight to honorable mentions in this. So Cocaine Bear. I am excited for that movie. I just want to watch it. It sounds amazing. Shazam 2 is coming out this year as well. Star Trek 4. Oppenheimer, which is coming out the same day. Oppenheimer, however you pronounce that name. It's coming out the same day as Barbie. And then there is the Hunger Games prequel is also coming out. There are a lot of movies coming out that I could have put here, but those are some of them that I decided I wanted to make a special note to. Across the Spider-Verse is probably my most anticipated movie of this year, simply because of how good the first movie truly was, and especially how long they've been working on the second film. I'm just excited for how this movie will be, especially because there isn't a lot known from the trailer, because we'll see just how this movie goes in the future of these movies. My only worry is that a sequel isn't super duper good, may mess up how good the first movie was in retrospect. I don't think it'll be bad, but I of course worry. Well, that is my list. Thank you for watching the first video of 2023. If you disagree with anything on this list, anything you think is better, you're more excited for, please put your list in the comments down below. If you want to give us any amount of money on Patreon, you don't have to. No worries, no stress. I would just be more than thankful. You can listen to all of the podcasts on the podcast network. Thank you for watching. You can follow us on Twitter. It is @MediaByteCo. Instagram is @MediaByteCompany. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me personally on Twitter. It is @JaredPoyner, JaredPoyner. And then put an extra R at the end for my Instagram account. Thank you for that. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace.